Welcome back to Beautiful Mind HK. I'm James. I actually don't think I actually introduced myself yesterday to you guys, so I apologize for that. And I'd also like to apologize for the really bad camera quality in yesterday's video. I was using a stand that was a little bit too small, a little bit too light for my camera, and it was just like wobbling back and forth, and you guys looking at my chin for most of the video, so I do apologize. But if you're joining me here for the first time, welcome. I am on a journey, and you guys are joining me on this journey, and I'm currently starting my own business, Beautiful Mind HK, and it is a life mindset and leadership coaching company. Okay, and yesterday I was talking to you guys about some of the reasons as to why I founded Beautiful Mind. And I did that while I was reading a tarot. So, for me, I really enjoy reading tarot. It means a lot to me spiritually and helps to connect me and focus in my daily life. So that's one of the reasons why I started Beautiful Mind. I just thought I would share a little bit more with you guys about my daily life, or give you guys some advice, some tips, some tricks that you can use at home to really change your way of thinking and really, create the life that you want for yourselves, okay? So yeah, I'm going to do another reading for you guys here today, and we're going to chat about that a little bit more, okay? If you see me looking to the side, it's because my boyfriend's messaging me, so sorry, I'm just saying hey to him, hey baby. Anyway, so I'm going to do another reading, and this reading is from somebody that I follow on IG. I don't know if you guys follow them as well. They are called Cartomancy Spreads, okay? Cartomancy_spreads, and they recently posted a Mercury in Retrograde tarot spread. It's a 5-card spread, and I'm gonna do that reading from them today, okay? So I'm gonna see what messages that Mercury retrograde has in store for us. I mean, we're coming into the end period now, but for the next 9 days, we're still under its influences. So there may be some things when we did this reading at the beginning of the retrograde season that was a little bit different for us compared to, a week or so, 10 days or so into it. And so I'm just going to do that reading. If you haven't been to Cartomancy Spreads, check out their IG. They're really awesome. They've got loads of great ideas, and I'm sure you guys like them as well. So yeah, let's begin. I'm just going to clean the cards. Oh, I like to blow on them. Remove that energy, and then knock them. Clean them. Okay, I'm going to put these down. And for today's reading, I feel like, because we want to be quite grounded, okay, I'm going to use my root chakra crystal, okay, which is this one. If you know the name, please drop the message in my comments below, because excuse me, I am so sorry. Anyway, so if you know the name of this crystal, please drop it. I think it's hedonite. I'm not sure. Anyway, I had a thing, but then my dogs ate it. I had a booklet that told me the names and the roots and everything. I remembered which crystal is for which chakra, but I forgot the name of the crystal. Anyway, so I'm going to put that one on top of our cards, okay? I'm going to light a little bit of sage just to clear the area, and then I'll just ring the bell to get rid of any spirits, okay? So I'll probably start by doing a meditation, okay? You guys want to join me? Please go ahead. So yeah, I'm just gonna ring the bell, okay? So if you're joining me on this meditation, let's just take a moment to, you know, calm our bodies down, get us into the right frame of mind to be able to connect with the tarot, okay? So just take a moment. Maybe you're starting your day, maybe, you know, you're home from work and you just want to take off your shoes and relax. That's cool. Like, make yourselves comfortable, okay? If you're sitting, make sure both feet are on the floor, planted, so like you're connecting with the earth. Or if you're laying down, that's okay. Or, you know, you can be in an upright position, cross-legged on the floor. So whichever one is most comfortable for you. And as you begin to relax, I want you to feel the floor beneath you. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel it at the base of your tailbone. Feel it from the soles of your feet. Breathe in and out. Feel the energy of the earth flowing through the base of your spine. Feel the redness and the warmth of the energy of the earth. Breathe in a sense of grounding. And when you exhale, I want you to release all blockages. Allowing the warmth of the earth to fill every sense of our body. And as we begin our reading, I'm just going to begin to shuffle the cards. I want us to contemplate on Mercury retrograde, okay? Feel how it has gone for you so far. What have been the problems that you've encountered? Maybe your communication has been off. Ooh. Okay, so we have our first card. I'm just going to keep shuffling. I feel like I need to shuffle a little bit more. Maybe our electronics have been down. We've had appointments cancel. Maybe, you know, we've encountered difficulties. We've had people show up in our lives again, re-enter our lives. And as you begin to feel the sense of relaxedness and the warmth filling every cell of your body, I want you to know that you can remain grounded and connected for the next 9 days. You're safe. Allow the energy of the new moon to wash over you. Okay. And whenever you're ready, I want you to begin to just stir ever so gently. Wake your body up slowly. You can begin to wiggle your toes. You can sway from side to side. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes and join me here at the table, okay? So I've actually been shuffling for a while now and 3 cards have jumped out already. So this is a 5-card spread. So maybe what I'll do is I will put these down for a minute and then we can begin. Excuse me while I just take a drink. Anyway, so the first card in this spread is, what are we being invited to pay attention to this season, okay? So the card that came out was the 8 of Pentacles, okay? So the 8 of Pentacles traditionally is seen as a craftsman, somebody who is hard at work, somebody who is an apprentice. They are learning how to do something, but they're not giving up, they are being persistent, okay? And I mean, I definitely relate to that because I recently just started this business. So maybe you guys out there, you have been going back to school. I know it's school season. You may have started a new job, or you may like begun a new relationship, or there may be something that for you is beginning to happen in this Mercury retrograde season, okay? So I want you guys to think about that. What do you think? Do you think it's you guys starting anything? I mean, if you are starting something, then that's absolutely awesome, and I wish you the very best of luck with it, okay? And then the next area of the next card that came out was the Ace of Cups, okay? So this is fallen in the second position, which is the area of our life that we need to be more honest with ourselves, okay? And obviously the Ace is representing a fresh beginning. It's tied to the momentum of starting something new, or being hard at work that comes along with the 8 of Pentacles. And then the Cups are relating to our emotions. So maybe this Mercury retrograde season, you know, we're not being honest with our emotions, or maybe we're suffering from too many emotions, and we need to be honest. It's a time of upheaval. This is a time for us to go through and experience new things, right? And anything that's been hiding in our closets is going to just come out. It's just going to come out. It's going to come out in the most unexpected ways. All that shit that you thought that you buried years and years and years ago is just going to come out, okay? You know, it's going to appear and it's going to make you feel things. So if you're not being honest with yourself about the causes of those feelings, and you're not accepting them and letting go of them, then they're going to impact you in the most negative way, okay? So you need to find a way to balance between all of this emotional turbulence and being committed and being hardworking and just continuing to improve yourself, okay? And being honest with your emotions is the #1 way for you to release a lot of tension, okay? And then it's telling us here, look, in the next card is what is our intuition telling us. That is the Three of Swords, okay? Three of Swords is generated with heartbreak, so we've got to be emotionally mature, emotionally hardworking about things that scare us, about things that cause us pain, things that cause us grief. You know, if something's not going the way that you want it to in your life, if something is not happening the way that you expected, the way you anticipated, then you need to find a way to change. You need to find a way to change your whole mindset, okay? And this is where life coaching comes in. This is where mindset coaching comes in. You need to learn how to train yourself to think differently, to respond differently. Otherwise, you're just going to be constantly feeling sensations of grief, of overwhelming heartbreak, of despair, okay? So your intuition is telling you, you need to be honest, you need to be confronting this, yeah? This is what you need to be emotionally mature about. You need to be mature about the things that are causing you grief. That's a good question. I mean, what is causing grief right now? I mean, I know for me, Mercury retrograde is, you know, it's been, I feel like I've been quite in control. Like, not much has really come to the surface, and I feel like I'm definitely being more in control of my grief and accepting it and not allowing it and not processing it in the way that I used to. So before, I used to get quite angry a lot, very, very easily, and you know, it didn't make me a nice person, and that was, I realized, because of a lot of the trauma that I was holding on to from my childhood and from my early life, and not really knowing myself. And last Mercury retrograde, it was definitely more challenging because I don't feel like I quite embraced who I was yet. I hadn't really begun this journey of, you know, communicating with the world about how I felt, and this is one of the big reasons as to why I started Beautiful Mind, and it about talking about my experiences and sharing with you guys and advising you on what you need to do. It just really helps me to feel like I'm making a difference, and if I make a difference to even one person's life out there, you know, I would be so over the moon, and it would mean such a lot to me. So, you know, if you really respond, or you get, or you feel like you connect with this video and with what I'm saying throughout this reading, well, then let me know. You know, I'm always happy to chat, always happy to listen. Oh yeah. Anyway, moving on. Another card did fall out. Queen of Cups. So, Queen of Cups. I need to check where this is. I didn't learn the spread by heart, you know, so I'm going to have to refer back. Okay, sorry. Queen of Cups. She is in the 4th position. What action can I take to live in more alignment with our truth? Okay. So queens, you know, they are the boss. There's so many queens that I admire in my life, you know, and everybody's their own queen. And if you are a queen, Bianca is one. Hey Bianca, how you doing, girl? I actually met Bianca Del Rio once, and I was taller than her. She called me a fucking son of a bitch. Thanks, Bianca. Anyway, so sorry, yeah. Anyway, so Queen of Cups. We need to live more in alignment, and the Queen is, you know, she's emotionally fulfilled. She's emotionally prosperous. She's got that like sense of mastery. Like she is the one in control. Like, yes, Queen, I am the Queen. I run this shit, right? It's not like she's the king who is, you know, up there on his throne just doing king shit. It's like she is the queen. she is the motherfucking boss, right? And it's just like, okay, yeah. In order for us to be our best selves, we need to act like we are in the boss of our emotions. We are the masters of our grief. We cannot let anyone change us. I mean, like, people can try and tell you to do things and try to change you, but the only way that you are going to change is if you are committed to changing it and being that master for yourself. You know, if you're not taking advice from people and you're not listening to people, then you owe it out of love and respect to yourself to be the master of your own emotions. Okay? Okay, so we're just waiting for the last one. Okay, let me just check. I'm sorry. Okay, so what is the message from our guides and what from our ancestors? Okay. What is the message from our guides, our ancestors? What are they trying to tell us? Oh, there we go. Okay. Moon. The moon, it is telling us to go with this new moon energy, to ground, to connect, to feel the power of the earth. The earth can give us everything that we need. It can give us the grounding, the connectedness to our emotions, to ourselves, to our core. Okay, it is fundamental to who we are. It's also telling us to trust our intuition, to be guided by our hearts, not our minds. Okay, I know I, for one, find it particularly challenging to be guided by what is emotional and by what is logical. More of the time I tend to go with the logical because of the way that I am really compulsive about, you know, being micromanaging like myself to such a deep, immense amount. So I don't really trust my intuition that much. And this moon energy is going to give us, you know, it's going to give us the courage, the wisdom, the intuition, the guidance, the light that we need to follow. Okay, so for the next 9 days, you guys just need to focus as well on trusting and allowing yourself to use your intuition to be your guide. Okay, so thank you for joining me again. I'm gonna wrap up, and if you, I know I like changed my comedy style a couple of times, but I don't know. I'm just trying to find my voice, you know, and finding a way to talk to you guys. So if you guys really like this video, or you guys have anything you want to say, or like anything, what you're going through, then drop me a message in the comments below, or you can follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on Instagram at Beautiful Mind HK. That's Beautiful Mind HK. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye!